enjoy this shower with the wood soap.
She's found the
But I mean, we can start.
Hurry up, Padari. Turn on the shower.
I mean, that's,
It's
gotta
free.
start
You were
somewhere.
asking before, I think Gracie and John were only a few years apart.
I think they were. I think Gracie was a little older.
Gracie
Yeah.
was older.
Yeah.
I don't know about how much. I mean, we
was
don't
that her
know.
real name?
Gracie? She was at St. Mary. It was shower.
On the internet?
Positive.
Yeah.
She went to the Mormons. The Mormons have records from the whole
Oh, it was, I think it's
Yeah.
Charlotte, and she said, well, this one he'd go for
Somebody said they
tonsils,
take great
wouldn't come out right.
the
And
Mormons.
because that's part of your religion.
she said it was the worst doctor ever. Working surgery with him.
Is he one of your relatives, that butcher?
I think it's Dr. Shala. Terry knew the name because she had him.
Is he a
She
relative?
worked. Yes, he's
wait a minute.
Zinnek. They were going to send him through college or something, and he didn't get to go. And the other one, I think, went to college to become a doctor.
Well, they
And
had
he
a son,
made it. And he
Ed.
was
He wanted to go to be a lawyer.
Yeah, he had to help at home, but the other one went and become a doctor or something.
So the doctor is related to Joan.
Yes, I'm positive. And Terry knew him at the hospital.
It would be half to John.
How about Edward? Maybe one of his kids. Oh no, it was Zala.
When did we forget William S. Hart?
That was a relative.
I think it was.
It was. Yeah, it was. Who was it?
William S. Hart, cowboy.
Well, who started it all?
Whose relative? His relative?
To the Hearts.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know exactly how, but it was.
So who started it all?
Adam
That
and Eve,
is
I think.
interesting.
Tell me we had
So
Polish cowboys.
So I'm not sure Hart is Polish.
They got him in Bucktown all over.
John's mother was on and so
He
his
doesn't
mother.
remember it, and he doesn't remember it.
You were the one going after the chickens.
Yes.
You always got us in trouble.
Okay, now I'm gonna tell you the way it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm gonna tell you the way it is.
Not my butchie.
We're lassoing. And Skippy and I, we
That's
make the
telling
lassos.
about your mom.
Skippy and I are making the lassos. We're catching blue animals. Yeah, no, that was after. We had to get good. We had to get good before we took you on.
He wouldn't do that.
And then, so
Hey, how about that house we built?
So Skippy and I were getting the lassos, and Skippy said, well, we're getting pretty good. Gerald, would you come here a minute? Would you ride on by the bike? And I said, we're just going to see if we can get you. And I will leave go soon. Gerald's going by the rope around. I'm telling Mother, oh, Gerald, you're all right. You're all right. Get the rub mark off his neck.
I remember in that house,
You know what I'm
House on
talking
the
about. Yeah.
they built the walls and then they put a roof on it and it didn't quite fit just exactly right. And at one corner where the roof met the wall, there was this much space, and somebody had to go. One of the boys had to go to the bathroom.
First, you got
And
a
I
fire
said,
to warm it up.
He had the whole that thing in the roof. And I says, how? And I said, well, you got the equipment to do it. Well, I don't know how they're going to get their body in position, but I thought they should be able to. At the
Yeah,
roof
you
line,
thought they should have been able to do it, huh?
And then we had a fire outside to keep warm, and it went dead. And pretty soon, Skippy's up. I need help. He's dying. Oh, Poppy said, Skip, the door's right there. Oh, okay. He went back to sleep. And then we put the camp. We were going to camp out in the woods. We had them days. They had them little packets, like a wax packet you make fire with. So we went out till we started the fire, and it's getting a little darker, and we were maybe 100 yards from the house. And we had a big crock, white crock out there. We used to take our baths in by the pump. And we're out there, it's getting a little darker, and it's woo, 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 woo. And, oh boy, I think maybe we're gonna go home now. Woo, man, let's go! We made a beeline. And all of a sudden we saw the white crock. Skippy, a white wolf! Brilliant! We were gone! We made it back to the house so fast.
But I remember better is that Skippy had a rifle.
Oh yeah, the 22.
And we, the two mothers were there with the children. The fathers
Shoot at
were
the
in
lights in
city
the window.
working. And somebody, Aunt Florence or Mrs. Haleva saw there's somebody out there, and there were chicken thieves in those days. So
Yeah.
Aunt Florence says, "Skip, bring me your gun." So she starts shooting and shooting, but
7
nobody.
dead chickens.
The next day, the windows were out and the chickens were dead.
Oh, so
But
God.
I remember we had them boleros. We made them out of tape, and we made them 3 balls like from the dumps, all that tape.
Oh, yeah.
So then me and Skip, we're getting wind them up, and look at that chicken. The chicken's walking. Let's see if we can get him. Put all of a sudden the neck on a chicken like that. Oh my God, we're trying to straighten his neck back out. We're trying to straighten his neck. I said, Skip, we killed the sucker. Let's go. We run like hell. The chicken with his neck cracked.
And then, do you remember when we first went out there, we had all these baby chicks that they were
Yeah.
going to raise.
Oh, we had them at our house. You had them at our house on Augusta.
Right, that's right. And we took we had the chickens out there, and these were city girls living families that didn't know a thing about farming. And Aunt Florence and Ma thought for sure they were constipated. They didn't see enough poop around or something. So she didn't want the chickens to die before the dads came. So they went and got Vaseline, and they picked them up and were greasing their butts. And they, is that we got it?
Oh
And then Skippy and I,
Have to be a farm girl.
we went in this little room in the grain bin. Remember that little, it was cement grain bin
Yeah.
on both sides, and it was no wider. Here's the grain bin was here, and we're not one on this side. So these mice, we'd run in, and mice would run straight up the concrete and jump in a bin. So Skippy and I come with the 22 lead heads. Boom! Wee, 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 wee. Ricochet. Get him, Skip! No! Boom! Wee, wee, wee. That 22 were ricochet. We're lucky we didn't get killed. We're this far away from the wall and shooting at that sucker. Wee, wee, wee.
You remember when the basement used to flood?
Yeah, we go.
And,
But this big,
at the store.
yeah, at the
yeah.
down at
I'll
grocery
never
store.
forget the big man that said, and I don't want you damn kids down there. No. You walk away. We're swimming. I'm sure the shit.
Come on, yeah.
no. Oh
How we have made it now.
One thing I always remember, he still owes me a hot dog.
Tony?
Tony owes me a hot dog. Tony, you owe me a hot dog. Mark, where are you at? We were on Marmora Avenue in the alley between Marmora and Monitor. We dug the trenches, and one time it rained. It was full of foxholes used to make was full. And Tony says, "Let's go swimming." I said, "I don't know." He says, "I'll give you a hot dog. You go swimming." Oh, we both got in there, and Tony says, "Give you a hot dog if you go under." And there was mosquito larvae all over the top. And I couldn't turn on for a hot dog. He said, "I'll bet you a hot dog you won't go under." Broom, under the water, come up with the mosquitoes larvae all over us. And I never got my hot dog.
And I hid behind the garage one day.
Yeah.
He's got the BB gun, my BB gun too. And hide behind there again. And then about 3 or 4 times I did that. He's timing it. As I come in, I went, "Damn, pink." I was going home.
You remember your 2 hunters used to shoot the little birds?
And cook them.
Then cook them.
The sparrows, we'd have all. Uncle Johnny used to shoot them from.
That's why there are no birds left in Chicago. We used to try to roast potatoes too. We'd get the potatoes, stick it in the fire. Yeah, 5 minutes must be done because they're black on the outside.
Then we put them in clay after a while. We would make
Like
the clay.
Indians, really good.
Yeah, and we put them in
The
clay.
cake was all dry, we'd break it open.
Yeah, potatoes. But I remember the sparrows. Uncle Johnny and his friends were shooting them off the top of a roof by the store. So me and Mugg, we grabbed it right away. Took that sparrow, we gut them out, we put them on a little stick and we're cooking them. Is it done yet, Mugg? I don't know. Grab a pound of butter we put on that thing, cook them up. It's really good. So we're over there and pretty soon, okay, Butch, we can eat now. We go like, I got the hot BB. What's the matter? I said, you didn't take the BB out. I said. And then when we went to the lagoon, we used to catch
We used to
the
cook these
bullhead.
birds.
Yeah.
Butch go in the store and he'd steal butter. My brother go in our house and he'd steal tinfoil. As he's walking out, you can hear.
But
What's that? I don't
the
know.
bullheads, that lagoon was so dirty. The bullheads taste so good when you cook them in solid butter. Oh, we just would be a little bullhead like that. We'd clean them out, we'd cook them and all that butter. Oh, they taste good.
I think we should
Because without the butter, they taste like mud.
I remember when Butch was little, he liked kohlrabi, and we
Oh,
never
yeah.
had a garden.
Oh.
So he went next to some guy that had a garden back there, and he stole kohlrabi. And he came home and he showed my mother, who had a grocery store. They said, and I got a kohlrabi, and she says, "Where'd you get that?" He says, "I took it from Mr. Somebody's garden." Well, that's stealing. You got to go to confession and confess it.
Frank Fiore, I bet you
I don't know. So he went to confession and he told the priest, and the priest said, "Well, how much did kohlrabi cost?" And he says, "2 for a nickel." And so he says, "Okay, go put a nickel in the poor box." So then he came home and he told Grandma about what the priest said and everything. And Grandma says, "So what did you learn from that?" "I could go steal one more because I had to pay for 2.
Me and Mugger.
Not my Butchie, you wouldn't do that.
Me and Mugger, when they had the guy by that coffee place, he had the big barrels out with the onion bulbs. He had the onion bulbs out for spring planting. So Mug says, "Okay, Butch, when you go by there, just grab them and just take what for? Just go in there, grab them." We grab a handful of them onion bulbs. We'd run home, we put them in our pockets. I just get home, Mama says, "The man just called you, stole his onions." Oh God, was that fast? I had to go back, bring them back. And I went over there and I threw everything out of my pocket and I come back home. He called up again, "Ma, I give him everything." "You give him your marbles too." I had to go back and get my marbles.
And you remember Grandma would have the store, and we'd sit up on the top of that apartment building and drop water balloons. And the people would say, we'd dangle our feet over, boing, arms away. She was working in the store, and we were giving her so much grief.
How about when the butchers used to take the BB guns, shoot the old Polish torches, the stick matches?
Oh, yeah.
And we used to hide up the top.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what.
And Jackie screwed the bulb out so he wouldn't see us, and I'm going along the ceiling.
I remember when Butch and I were fighting.
Started a fire.
That we were fighting, and he wanted to come back because I had given him a good one. So I locked the door so he couldn't get back at me. And so he says, open up. And I said, "I'm not falling for that."
I'm gonna shoot you if you don't get out. I'm gonna shoot you.
So-
So I took the matches and I'm shooting in the house. And they had the old radiators, and,
And
there was like
Priscilla
fuzz.
curtains.
Curtain. It was like fuzz behind there. Hit, boom. Open the door. There's a fire. No. Open the door. The house is on fire.
Oh gosh.
And the smoke started coming in. So we take
no.
water and dump it behind the and my mother's down tending to the store, and her kids are.
Oh.
Burned the whole apartment building down.
Well, what did you were chasing him and he jumped off a 2-story house? What were you chasing him for?
You got mad at me.
And always your birthday parties, Jack's birthday, where it was,
The ice cream guy.
to always get the board with the bow and arrow with the suction cup on. And that damn Jack, when I'm walking, also dunk! Right in the head. He took the suction cup.
What did you all go to
Not
the
all,
farm?
yeah.
All the whole families went?
Yeah.
The two, yeah.
The Braun.
And
Braun-
Uncle
Braun.
Tony's and Eddie's family went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the nicest time. God, it was.
I remember
All
that
summer.
you two
Summer
found,
vacation, we
found
went
the
right out
perfect
of
place
school.
To go to the bathroom.
We got in
They
that
found a
trailer,
crook
we
in a
went right
tree
there,
where they could
chickens
just
and all
sit
like
and let
that.
it fall.
Kids missing a lot. We had so many lots to play in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, times are different.
Foundation board next door on Memorial.
Yeah.
Ice
We
skating rink.
raised that. We used to skate in there all winter.
Now they have to have fencing and things to keep them busy. If we used to
Yeah.
play.
The only thing, if you put children out by themselves, some goofball will pick them up,
Yeah.
and you can't do that. You can't.
That
I
is
feel
scary.
No
sorry
freedom.
for them today.
I do.
We played Ringo Kick the Can
And that's how it should be.
on the same corner, the
But
same
they don't have to be out by
guys.
themselves, but they sure
Quarter
should
to
limit
10
the amount of
come,
television
everybody
kids
went
watch.
home.
Absolutely.
My dad never had a say.
Television in this country.
I,
Well, we're up in the
I'm
cherry
totally
tree.
against it.
Eating cherry guys.
My kids never
Anthony,
did.
If you don't come down,
Ever.
I'll call your father.
because boy, I censored everything they saw on that television set.
And that was the extent of stealing.
Oh
I can't
no,
say that our kids didn't watch TV. Our kids watched TV.
homework.
But,
Well, I,
but I mean, I had no problems with it. But we also had activities for them. I mean, we got involved in soccer.
well, so do my
I
kids
mean,
are
you know,
involved
so
in
I mean,
everything,
there
yeah.
were the after-school sports, so.
You don't want to go at night.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You won't see much at night.
Unbelievable.
Is your house still there?
Yeah. Both the houses are
Is
still there.
your old house there? Is that